Alright, so out again on Friday night here for a wee bit after work, and the second target of the night is a coin ball, which you can see right there. Well, I'm hoping it's a coin, it might be a button, but looks like a wee half penny. Oh no, it's a penny and it's gone. Oh well, not much to see on this one. Probably it's Georgian or Victorian. I've had some more in Victoria's up here that look like this. But anyway, a coin to start the night mostly. Nice one. Out here we are, looking at my only coin of the day so far. And it's 1897 Widowhead Victoria penny. And it's absolutely beautiful. Stunning condition. Don't want to brush that off because I don't have a widowhead yet, so I want to make sure I just soak it and leave it in the best condition possible. But there we are, 1897. Try and get some more. Okay, well here's the first find from today. Second target. First one was a bottle cap with some glass still attached to it. So good old, should make some money off that. But the next one was another, what seems to be a clan button again. You can see it there, still in the mud. The one I got the other day said beware on it. This seems to be an arm holding a wreath. I'll get it out the clod, see if the shank's still on it or not. It seems like it is as well. Now, I'm not going to try and break that off at the moment. I'll get that properly cleaned up, and it's definitely an arm holding a wreath.
It says something at the top.
Excellent. Alison's just saying she's seen an inscription at the top maybe. But we'll definitely get that cleaned up later on, get a better picture of it. But that's two from Overtoun. That's brilliant. Okay, on to the next.
So here we go, this is the place we're digging. We've got a series of large old trees. Nice wee hillside here, wee footpath running up. That's where I've just dug the button. And the reason I was attracted to this bit is it's an old 1800s road, and that bridge led up to the house, which is up that direction. And a little burn would have ran this way, right from the hills, right through there. So they built that bridge, the burn's now dried up, and it's merely a relic, so we'll see about searching it and see what else we can turn up, but a good button to start the day off. Okay, so hole where that button was just dug. Moved the detector here and got another signal. And we're straight on to two buttons from the same hole. So that's pretty good. It's given the same kind of signal as the last one, although they're a bit different. Front of them's completely gone, but both of them still have the shanks. But that's some close by finds. Really wasn't expecting you'll see some writing on the back. We'll get some macros and
shots of that up later. And here's the other one, so I think it's the exact same button. Okay, I've just turned the camera off, went to flip the plug back in, rechecked the hole, and just to the back of the hole, another button. This time it is a clan button with an arm that appears to be holding a sword this time, with the wreath around the sides of it. Again, shank still intact, full button still intact, but it is burnt. And if you look at the soil, there's some charred soil, and in the hole there is some charred soil. So I don't know if there was a clothes fire here or something, or I have no idea, but seems quite strange. I'm just going to leave the camera on and get some stuff pinpointed here and see if there's anything else that we can find live.
Oh. Cool. Oh, that's the same as the first one again.
There's something on the bottom as well. The live one will be a tin can.
Yeah.
I'm betting you. But just in case, I'll be careful. Oh, what's this? It's another button. It's a it's a small clan button, and it's got an arm. What is this, holding a cross with a crown on top?
It's the same as that one. It's the wreath, and then there's like a crown.
Right, oh yeah, the arm holding the wreath with a crown on top. I'll show you that in the camera. What a strange hole this is turning out to be. Burned buttons. And Alice has just found something else pinpointing. Yeah, glad I had the camera with me today. Right, we'll get onto this and see what it is.
That's a tree there.
That turn it up there. In here?
Nope.
Nope. On the side wall a wee bit. Oh, it's the right depth for something interesting anyway.
More fire bits.
Anything in my hands?
No.
Right, just a wee bit higher up in the wall then. Oh, it's another button.
Same again.
This time, yep, shank's still on it. There's something else in there as well. It's the same design on a larger button, wreath, arm, and the crown on top. In here. Yeah, another button.
Yeah.
Again, wreath, arm, crown on top.
Burn.
Burned again. Anything else? Nope, nothing else. There's something else in the back. Right, okay. Get the hand digger out for this one.
This is crazy. It's like the most things I've ever found in one hole
This is
before.
the most things I've ever found in one hole before. Hands down. I think this might be worth digging out a wee bit in the back, to be honest. As you can see, the grass is quite long in this field, but I couldn't wait to do this wee old bridge anymore, and it's turning out quite well, I must say. Oh, another button. Small button this time, again, same thing, same shank, and there's something else. Another small button. Bit of coke. I always got to get the obligatory along with anything decent.
Yeah.
A bit for that then. Let's get this all put back together. One, two, three large buttons. One, two, three small, 6 in total charred buttons from what appears to be an old fire pit. But that was fun. On to the next. Okay, so even though that hole got a bit big, ended up digging out 3 plugs. And this is just for the benefit of the landowner. This is how something like that would get left. So barely can tell I've been there other than from the exposed mud. So just to let you see. Okay, so just to the right of the hole that we've just been digging, and I've just showed you the cover up of, there are yet more signals. So I'm just going to head to that, dig it live. Probably going to be more buttons, but let's hope that there's something else in the jacket. Namely, silver coins. Something else. Something here to it. Yep, another button, another reef button. That's 10. Or 10 buttons. You see that there? It's good stuff. Oh, that looks like it's it from this one. But there is more to come. We're getting more signals to the side. I'll be able to move for this bit, that's right. Right here to it. Right there. Aha! Oh!
2 more buttons!
2 buttons! I just seen a bit of silver there and I thought that was a coin. Another 2 buttons. This one is completely different. Still got the shank on. I think this might actually...
More like the first button.
Yep. I think it's just the underplating of the button. And another small arm holding wreath crest button. So there we go. That's another 3. I've lost count now. How many buttons is that? 14? 13, 14?
What was it, like 9 before? So 12.
I'm getting a button ahead of myself. Okay, well, we'll get into the signal at the top of the hole. Yep.
Okay, see if we can locate it this time. Haha! Still right in the back. Face still in front of me. Actually, we got a pattern off the front of it.
Cool.
Excellent. Well, there's the target there. It was another one of the buttons, but this time it's got a face on it, and it sounds like Alison's just found something else. That just in the wall. Okay, well, all that stuff was just iron after the fact. Okay, it's the next hole. The plug is on top of where all the buttons came from. Next hole, big signal. Thought it was going to be something long, and it was another 4 buttons. Another 4 of the exact same crest and arm buttons, all with the shank intact and in great condition. And I couldn't even tell you how many buttons we are counting at the moment, but I'll do a roundup back at the home. But we think we're 15 or 16. So on to the next. Okay, again, just about a metre from where I was digging, we got another signal. Buttons were showing up in the 30s. This one's coming on 40s, and we have, as you can see, the ball. So let's break it open and see what we've got. Is it in this bit? Yes. So this? Another button.
Is that the same?
No, different, but the front's gone. I see the front was there.
Yeah.
But the front's just come out of it, but it's just another one of the buttons. We've got plenty of intact ones, so didn't destroy anything too important. There we go. Another buttonhole. Well, here's just a quick roundup of the weekend, which, as you can see, gave me 2 coins and more buttons that I've found in the last 4 months in one day in about a 2 metre squared patch. So that was great fun digging all that up. I just couldn't stop finding these things. There's some excellent detail on them. Arm, clenched fist, holding juniper with the crown above, which, funnily enough, is on the architecture for Overtoun House, on the main bridge. And if you read about Overtoun House, there's a whole dog suicide mystery, where the dogs keep just normal people walking their dogs. Dogs are jumping off the bridge to their death. It was a subject of a Channel 5 documentary a while ago, and it turns out that male mink urine was luring the dogs to the edge and they were jumping off and falling to their death. But on that bridge there is this symbol with the clenched fist, juniper leaf and crown. So these were obviously directly linked to the house, whether they were worn by the man of the house or they were just on a footman's uniform or something like that. But on the back of it, it says G and H Bullivant, B-U-L-L-I-V-A-N-T, and that's in Birmingham. You can see that there. And having a wee bit of research online about them, they were established in 1818, so they would have made buttons and shipped them all over Britain, I'm presuming, because I've got some up here. But they're very good, all different states that they're in the ground. This was quite mashed, but you can still see where it is. This one's got the full front missing to it. But rather strangely, all 19 buttons have their shanks, which is strange because you usually find buttons without shanks, and the place I dug them from had some charred earth underneath. So it looks like they were burned on a garment, and
there was a big scarlet fever outbreak in the early 1900s, so we've speculated on many things, but perhaps these buttons were burned as part of the scarlet fever outbreak. If there was anything that they had doubt about, I'm sure they just burned it. That's old days for you. So who knows, but good finds anyway, 19 of them. Absolutely gone. I think I can see a faint outline of a bust, but I don't really know. Completely gone. Obviously it's a penny, but not sure what it is. And this would be a spectacularly conditioned 1897 1 penny. There was a bit of debate for myself about if it was a high tide variety, but it's not. But it's in excellent condition. It's my first widowhead coin that I found. You can see the detail on it, being the Victoria's crown that's on one of the macros that you can just see is outstanding. But that bronze grit that's just worked its way into the surface just will not come loose, so it's slightly marred, but cannot complain. You can still tell exactly what it is. Well, that was the result of my fun weekend. Hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll catch you at the next one.